Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Star Trek 25th Anniversary. Let's look around.
Small containers of oddly colored liquids. You look but see nothing of note.
And a panel.
This seems to be the main monitoring station for the beds. Above it is some sort of
I
dispensary.
bet this is sick bay.
Dr. McCoy, who isn't arguing as much with Spock as usual. Mr. Spock, your loyal science officer. Lieutenant Buchard, his is not to reason why, his is to obey orders and stay alert.
Let's talk to people.
You look troubled, Captain.
Sorry if I was bothering you. I was just silently cursing the day I met Harry Mudd.
You get no response.
Indeed.
Are you religious, Jim? Is Harry Mudd a divine punishment for anything we did wrong?
I can't think of anything we did that was that bad.
Captain, count your blessings. We haven't met any salt vampires or deranged computers, blood-draining clouds, cell-imploding sirens, Greek gods, or any of the other things that people keep telling me about in security.
There's not much I wouldn't do to not have to deal with Mudd.
Oh, that is a reference to a bajillion Star Trek episodes right there. Luckily, there is nothing we need to do in this room, and we're going to go this way into the next room. Now this, to me, looks like a bridge.
You see a plain gray screen.
This is a bridge.
You look but see nothing of note.
Definitely a bridge.
A control console from which operators run the ship.
And Spocky.
Mr. Spock, Vulcan's finest contribution to Starfleet.
Ah, indeed.
Dr. McCoy is still
He
frowning.
always will be.
Lieutenant Buchard looks intensely at these controls and suppresses a childlike impulse to touch them.
That's why you're never going to become captain.
We've done quite well so far, Captain.
In spite of Harry Mudd.
Speak of the devil. Where is that little angel?
We don't know.
Boldly go where no man has gone before. We are here, Jim.
Indeed.
This may have been their bridge, but this sure doesn't look like the Enterprise.
No, it does not. Okay, we need to use this control panel.
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this. This is evidently the main bridge. What do you make of it?
Well, I'm going to walk over slowly, Captain, I'll tell you.
This is clearly the control center for the ship, Captain. I cannot deduce much information, but I do observe two things.
Okay.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are two stations.
That may be, Doctor. But if you'll recall, all the Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank. And
What else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
Okay.
these people have a fixation for the number 6.
Oh.
And even divisors and multiplicans thereof. 3s and 12s in particular. I believe this may be the necessary first clue to understanding the aliens.
Yes, probably. Can we get something here?
You fail to obtain anything.
Oh, hang on. Post. One moment. I'm just gonna grab that. I'm back. One piece of toast. More specifically, we want this item. Now, what is this item? We don't know.
A multi-purpose repair tool.
Oh. Also, because we haven't for a while.
It appears to be a view screen, much like the one on board the Enterprise.
It is indeed a view screen. Excellent. Go through this door. Specifically, we want to go here. Probably the engineering section, don't you think?
The sphere in the middle of this console appears to be some sort of control mechanism.
Indeed.
The data view screen is operational. The information selectors are controlled from the console platform.
Indeed.
Sometimes you wonder if Spock will ever show emotion.
He does, sometimes.
McCoy is his usual crusty old self. Lieutenant Buchard seems to have limitless energy. It makes you feel old just watching him.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Captain, does this mean that I'm a part of a major archaeological discovery?
You better believe it, Lieutenant.
I don't see why you're complaining about this mud guy. Who knows what advances we could get from all this knowledge?
This equipment's way out of my league, Jim.
This is a major archaeological find, Captain. I believe the galaxy may actually have cause to thank Harry Mudd.
You can't be serious, Spock.
It would be nice to think that after all the stunts that Harry has pulled, that he would do something right for a change.
Yeah, it would be nice, but he won't. Why don't we use Spock on this thing here? What can you do, Spock?
This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the aliens' predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the universal translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders, we may be able to process enough sample data to get a basic understanding of the aliens' computer system. This will completely tie up both our tricorders for an extended amount of time, however.
Yeah, let's do it.
This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the aliens'
That would be quite a find.
were the universal...
With the Enterprise
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders, we may be able...
How about we have a better idea? How about we use our decahedron on this?
Nothing happens.
No. Yep, here we go.
Both our tricorders are now working on basic processing of the aliens' computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the universal translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics and aesthetics.
Indeed.
The tricorders are again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library. I believe I have downloaded enough information to our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
Excellent. More importantly, can we now use the small dodecahedron on the big one?
You download major portions of the alien library onto the yellow spheroid.
Hey! We are awesome like that. Let's go north. Let's use the control panel. We're good at this now.
Thanks to the library computer data, limited though it is, these primary controls give me access to
Communications. View screen.
done.
We're going to use Spock on this.
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can now be activated. Available are sensors. Navigate and done. Sensors. The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Elassie pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Navigate. Engineering.
Yep, engineering.
The engine pods are damaged, but still generating power, Captain. Sensors. Engineering. Done.
Okay.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
When we come back, folks, we're not done yet, but we're nearly done.
Save new game. Replace delete previous game.
Let's delete this one, shall we? And
Save new game.
Mission for near end, because we are near the end. So when we come back, folks, we'll continue to explore this strange derelict. Until then, folks, until then, I'll see you later.